Good morning everyone, my name is Nick, I'm from Switzerland and I love to be in the mountains. And today, as you can see, we have a full winter wonderland. It's finally time in Switzerland, winter is here. Even though I prefer the summer, I have to admit, winters here are absolutely stunning. Today we are in Luzern and we are climbing a 1,800 meter mountain, the ascent of approximately, I think 900 or 950-ish meters. As you can see, I have my snowshoes with me and this is our goal for today. Up there in Luzern, called Schimbrig, or for local folks, more like Schimbrig. As I told you, it's a 1,800 meter mountain, 1,815-ish meters. I have to walk now on the street because the street is closed. You cannot access it by car. At least that's what the sign showed me, so I have to follow this path right now before I can go in the middle of the nature itself with my snowshoes and start going up there. Really curious how it is. I had to choose very carefully my today's hike because it snowed the last couple of days pretty severely in Switzerland and we have a very high risk of avalanches at the moment. So everything that is like above 30 degrees of steepness isn't really good, nor particularly safe. So today we're gonna do, it should be a WT3 hike. W now stands for winter and T3 hike, the measurements that we have in Switzerland from T1 until T6. So should be fairly okay-ish. First time this year for me in the snow. So I wanted to take it rather easy-ish, just to get again in the rhythm, acclimatize myself to the cold, as this is every time something new for the body. You have to, or at least that's how it is for me, I have to acclimatize myself, and therefore we're not going full in already. Super happy you're here. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you will like it and enjoy the tour with me together. Conditions today are rather cold. At the moment we have -4, -3 degrees. Approximately the feeling of -5, -6, depending where you are. The sun is not here yet. According to the weather forecast, the sun should peek through maybe in an hour or two, but at the moment in the shadows it's pretty cold. But we see some blue sky. So there is definitely some hope for nice and warm sunshine. We're still at the very beginning, and I already can say every time the snow is humbling me really good, because I don't know why, but I'm keeping underestimating the amount of power you need in the snow to just push forward. Even though it's okay-ish firm, I'm sinking in quite a bit, even with the snowshoes. But man, it's kind of different between walking easy peasy in the summer on a solid ground. We're just stomping through the snow. But honestly, just calculate a little bit more time and enjoy this pure whiteness that you have everywhere. And you're kind of completely alone. At least so far, I'm totally alone here. I have my complete freedom and peace of mind out here. So that is worth the effort, at least for me. Look how cute this is. Imagine being able to come here during summer and or winter and just sitting on this bench and having a good coffee in the morning. Ah, I would love that. It just looks amazing. All of a sudden I became super hungry. And every time when you're hungry, you get cold very fast. I felt I'm starting to become cold. And then I felt my stomach. And I quickly had to do a stop just to get a muesli chocolate bar, get it out of the bag. Stored also some additional food in here. And now we can continue. Still honestly not quite sure where the path leads. And so far I have the feeling I'm more descending than actually ascending. And I hate that, because everything you go down, you have to go up again. But the sun is also a little bit shy today. Unfortunately, it's rather cloudy. If you check the sky, it's also rather dark. That's why it is also so cold. It feels actually like it is, let's say -5, -4, something like this. And just keep moving. Do not become cold too fast. And on the top I will brew myself a good coffee and a hot meal. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. Let the fun begin. Because here I have to take the turn going to Schimbrig, 2 hours. Everything up here, up the ridge, and then everything completely until we're up there on the top. Yeah, I forgot that this is a piece of cake until here, and then the steep section starts. Alright, challenge accepted. Ah, you cannot see it, but somewhere I just heard an avalanche starting right now. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Somewhere over there, back behind the, either behind the mountain itself, or like behind this tree section here that you can kind of see. Yeah, now it's quiet again. That was an avalanche. Well, once again, it shows that even like easy paths like these and areas that honestly normally are not really dangerous, when you have fresh snow, they kinda can become dangerous. Keep you posted if I make it alive up there, even though it's actually not that big of a hill. Let's see. But sounded scary. Short update. Approximately now 1.5 hours on this path since I started. Oof. And it's quite steep now. So I told you like that the lower part was closed for cars, so you had to walk up on the road itself and then take a turn left where you started your hike itself. As you can see, I'm completely in the snow now. The snow isn't firm enough that you can comfortably just walk up, or better to say walk on the snow itself. The snowshoes are constantly sinking in, so it is quite energy intensive. It's quite demanding, therefore, but I think I'm coming now to the section where I can go up to the ridge, if I'm seeing this correctly. So here are the yellow signs, and then I have to go everything up here till there, and then you can walk up the ridge until you're there at the end point. Yeah, I'm looking forward. It is quite cold, but I am piping hot, so I need to pay attention that I'm not sweating too much because of hypothermia, or simply looking forward to be finally soon-ish on the ridge, and then to have a beautiful view that looks so far like this. Look how beautiful it is when the clouds are finally moving. Look at this. That's so nice. And also over there, everything is blue. There it's kind of starting to open up. But I'm here in the biggest grey swamp ever. But honestly, I'm right now pretty thankful for it, because with the sun it might be actually too hot for me to go up here. It's a bad wish. The sun is coming through now. It feels amazing, but it's way too hot. But look how beautiful blue everything is. Honestly, how can you not be stunned by something like that? Nature truly is amazing. Okay, we need to continue. Oh man. And I still have a very steep section in front of me. But the views. That's paradise. Especially with the clouds in the back. The way it looks. Oh. Every time I ask myself, why the heck am I actually doing this? And then I see these views. And this reminds me exactly that it's absolutely worth it to put in all this effort to climb up here. I mean, come on. Let me take a break. Right now here at this bench, and this is the view that you have. And I mean, wow. But way more interesting is this is like a rock, pretty big rock actually. And here you have some sort of a window or some sort of an entrance. And I have absolutely no idea what is in here because I cannot really see. But maybe you will see something. Huh. What could this be actually? I have absolutely zero clue because it's like sun and dark contrast. I absolutely cannot see anything in there. It looks interesting. You cannot believe how happy I am the moment when I'm up there and finally can boil some water and make myself like a meal because I'm so hungry. This is actually my biggest motivation right now to get up there. Food. Now, finally, the true views and the beauty of this hike are showing themselves. And even there, you can see some mountains peeking through the forest. When you have the feeling that it's over, and then you see this. I still need to go up this one last steep section. But that's where food is waiting for me. Oh, I cannot wait for my Asian curry. Alright, let's do this. And for you to kind of understand how steep this is, look. And this at the last part. But it's absolutely stunning. Over there, I have a nice view. Over here, I have an absolute breathtaking view. And my face is definitely not a nice view at the moment. I'm done. But now, the last push. Halfway through. I'm completely exhausted, probably because I'm so hungry. And I have to admit, this section really is steep. But at least the view are absolutely great and motivating me. And it's just this part that I did so far. But yeah, honestly, I will be thankful once I'm up there. But I still have a little bit to go. And my feet are starting to hurt because I have to ram the snowshoes really hard into the snow to not slide too much. Okay. See you up there. Ladies and gentlemen, we can see the cross. We are here. And we are rewarded with an absolute stunning view. I think I repeated stunning view like a million times so far in this recording, in this video, but I cannot express how amazing it looks like, especially during winter when it's sunny and everything is blue. One of my most favorite views ever. Even though it's super hard to get up here when the snow is so fresh. But thankfully on the ridge now, here, I can quite comfortably walk on it. But here everything fresh. Here everything fresh. And honestly, it's not really frozen. So yeah, time to prepare a feast and the coffee. And we are here. Well done. Schimbrig. and I couldn't be happier. But now, even though I could sit here for an hour and just enjoy the view, as amazing as it is, as hungry am I, oh boy. So, time to cook some water and prepare something hot to feast. More or less even. Every one of you who watched me actually being in the Lofoten and camping there for a whole week knows I'm a real big fan of the real termite food stuff. And honestly, I have the Asian curry since last time, which I didn't use, and I thought this is the perfect moment to use it today to have something warm in my stomach to warm myself up. So this one, it's gonna be. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. You know what I forgot? A fork or like a spoon. So I will need to drink this now because I have nothing else to eat and I need to eat something. Damn! Stupid me. Looks good. Now let's wait until it's done. I kind of wish I had now my tent here or something like that, just to sleep here on this ridge and see the sunset and the sunrise tomorrow morning. That would be amazing. Yeah, but it's actually forbidden. So you can do it if no one is here. And today looks like kinda no one would be here. But yeah, honestly, it would be cool here. Oh, the water's boiling. I need to improvise now a little bit because normally you have to stir it with a spoon. But as I forgot my spoon completely at home, yeah, shaking it a little bit like that will do the trick. Hey Siri, set the timer to 8 minutes. And there we have it, 8 minutes. Now, this needs to stay in here, and after that we can feast. Coffee, also super needed. There is just enough water for it. Smells so good. Ah, that's good. Much needed. All right, 8 minutes are done, and let's see if this will work without a spoon. Honestly, a little bit afraid that I will spill everything over me, but I have to eat. I'm starving. So, yeah. It looks amazing. So, was enough water and everything. I just need to get it out somehow. Mmm. So good. Slightly spicy. And unfortunately vegan. I prefer it with meat. Ah, but so good. The taste is just spectacular. I think the birds smell it and they want to have some too. Unfortunately, there are some hard chunks in it, as I couldn't stir it properly. The water didn't hydrate everything and didn't boil like every rice corn. So still, I don't mind whatsoever. I'm so hungry.
probably have everything all over my face. Who cares? As long as we do not care, everything is good. And I know you guys don't care. You have my back, right? Yeah. This is it. This is peak peacefulness in your mind. Being on your summit that you summited, because a summit cannot be bought. Well, technically, with a helicopter you could come, but let's say a summit cannot be bought. It needs to be earned. Being here, having the face in your sun, it's cold outside, you have something warm to eat. You're grateful that you have all this gear, that you have a working body, that you can be up here. That's it. This is what I call peace of mind. It's everything I need. Alright fam, time to go. The sun is slowly starting to go down and you can feel it. Still it's high enough, as you can see. But still, it's different than it was up here, and it really burns you down. So yeah, my feet are starting to get cold. I need to start moving again, and the way back shouldn't be this long, if I'm not mistaken. I need to verify that once again, but I have to anyway to follow the offline map, as during winter you cannot see any paths. So yeah, but I'm just enjoying this moment so much. This is... Honestly, I have no words for this. Pure happiness. Amazing place. Thank you so much. See you next time. Ciao, ciao. Look at this, how beautiful it looks. When the sun starts to set, it simply is the best time to be in the mountains. Absolutely stunning. But nevertheless, I have to hurry a little bit because it's already 4 o'clock and the sun is setting again from 5 o'clock on. And I have approximately like an hour, 1.5 back to the car. So let's see if I will need to wander around in pitch black darkness, or actually I can make it. As you can see, absolute magic is happening right now. But now I really have to hurry a little bit. I don't even know if you can see this, but the moon is shining like crazy directly behind the mountain. That is amazing. It's dark, as you can see. I'm using my torchlight and you probably cannot see me whatsoever. Yeah, 20 more minutes and then I'm there. Alrighty, my friends, I'm back finally. Sorry if you hear some noise from the ventilation, but I had to heat up the car. I was a little bit cold, yeah, because as you can see, everything is dark and I had to walk back home or hike down for approximately 1 hour in pretty much darkness. So thankfully I had my torch and everything went quite fine. I just got a heart attack, honestly, at the end, because like the last maybe 20 minutes or so before I arrived at my car, I heard something behind me, and then I turned and I was like, what the heck is this? And someone was running down the hill in snowshoes like crazy fast and with a torch just here, and I was like, okay, interesting. I didn't see one single soul the whole day, and this person was super fast approaching me, and in the end it was like a guy from Poland that is now since like 1.5 years in Switzerland, and he didn't have any connection on his on one of the phones that he had, and on the other phone where he has connection, like Swiss connection, he didn't have any battery anymore. Yeah, so first I was like a little bit sketchy, like what kind of a story is this exactly, but then he was super nice, we started talking, everything good. It's just like it's dark, right? You meet someone up there approaching you, running towards you in the mountains, in the hills somewhere of the nowhere, and survival instinct kicking in. No, but he was a super chill dude. He had to continue into his own car that is a little bit further, just around the corner here, so everything fine. So according to my metrics, this was now a 20 kilometer hike, 1000 meter in elevation, and yeah, it took me with all the recordings, etc., like 7 hours. It's quite okay. I had some difficulties like in the last section to come up, just simply because this is something that would have been easier with skis and not honestly with snowshoes. But in the end it was a T3 hike, nothing dangerous, nothing crazy. Some steep sections, yes. Here and there really deep snow, yes. But if you have it done a couple of times already, nothing that you cannot do. That was the Schimbrig. I hope you liked it, and if you did, thumbs up, subscribe, let me know down below in the comments what you thought about this hike, and thank you so much that you tuned in for my first hike during the winter season here in Switzerland. Bye bye.